Hmm. Hmm. I think the hardest thing is, well, the hardest thing with starting anything is that there's no traction. There's no reward. You gotta put the effort in before you get something out. And it's difficult to get through that without any feedback. And I think myself, as long as myself as well as most people on this planet struggle with that, having faith that there's something that's going to come out of it, even if it's not immediate results. And I know that's like probably a result of however many years of not being dedicated, not having the commitment or the ability to stay focused to a greater goal. But I think the main problem, especially for me, is trying to do more than you can. So instead of going after something large, which seems right, bite off more than you can chew and then just chew it, but it's a bit demoralizing, and when there's too much going on, it's hard to keep up, and then you end up like being inconsistent. And so I think it's better to be consistent on a low level and then build on that, so become efficient at being consistent, and then the quality comes over time. Because if you're doing something consistently every day, then you will naturally get better at it, instead of trying to produce something that is of high quality straight out the gate and then failing at that and not being able to be consistent with it. So I think, I've tried a couple of things. I tried to make a series and I didn't even upload it because stuff got in the way and I wanted to do it weekly. I didn't even complete it within the week or 2 weeks. Like, it's been 2 weeks since I initially set out to start it. So I think I need to start with something smaller, so there's less commitment, but it means I can be more consistent. And then if I can keep the consistency, if I can hold myself to doing it every week or doing it every day, no matter how low effort it is, then the quality will come in time. That's my thought process. And I don't really know what to do. Like, I have better consistency when I post things on my Instagram, but then it feels like it's kind of a dead end because the stuff that I'm posting is just like not great content. But again, with time, hopefully it will improve as I get more fluid. So I just need to try to have regular uploads, no matter how terrible they are. And I think that is the trick to creating some form of success. Obviously, you don't want to produce garbage, because that's, well, in this day and age, garbage content gets views, a lot of brain rot out there. But in terms of building a brand, it's not helpful. So for longevity's sake, I think it's going to be better to try and post regularly, just like nothing crazy. But if you can post regularly, then you can gradually build on that. And then over time, you can post or create something that you wanted to create from the start with the same consistency you wanted to create, as if it's just a daily thing. So yeah, I think that's kind of like probably doesn't help that I'm super brain rotted and have no attention. I don't know, I have to force myself to do this because I know that I should. And you know, nothing changes until it changes. So, well, nothing changes if nothing changes. So if I just keep going like I am, I'm not going to be making any more progress than I was previously, because I'm not changing my mindset. I'm not changing, you know, I'm not staying dedicated to what I actually want to do. So, yeah. In terms of non-content, I don't know. The last thing I posted on here was like 3 months ago. Actually, no, that is a lie. It was like 6 months ago. And I said I was going to post regularly and do fitness updates. And I've still been going to the gym. I've been progressing a lot, post a lot about that on my Instagram, but I haven't done any long form videos on it. And yeah, it's just like depressing because like I made that video so long ago. I said I was gonna do something more regularly, but I couldn't think of anything to create. So I just ended up not doing anything because it was like overwhelming, instead of just trying to do something simple and then build on it each time, which would have enabled me to probably be at a way better position now than I am if I'd just started posting anything or like creating something and uploading it regularly instead of not doing anything because it's overwhelming. So it's something I need to hold myself to. I need to actually make changes to be more reliable, you know. But we'll see. No, we won't see. I will see you in a week's time when I upload another video, which I will do because I'm holding myself accountable right here. Next weekend, I will upload another video with maybe slightly more editing, more effort, but I will be consistent. So this is it. From now on, every weekend, upload, work on it throughout the week, have it ready to go. Yeah, being consistent. And as well with my other accounts, you know, on social platforms. Yeah, I guess YouTube is a weird one because you feel way more comfortable speaking to the camera in a YouTube video for some reason. Yeah, on other social platforms, it feels kind of like you're putting yourself out there a bit more. I don't know, YouTube seems easier, even though the videos are longer and tend to get less engagement. They get less engagement, but they just feel easier, especially non-edited videos. Like short edited videos for short form content on other platforms is kind of easy to, because it's only like 10 seconds long. But I feel like face to face with like no editing seems easier, but just perspective based. So yeah, this is hopefully the start of something a bit larger. And who knows, I might upload the video that I made previously. I might upload it, but I also might not, because I don't know if will be any good. We'll see.